Hey you guys, what's going on? Welcome to the first snapshot for Minecraft 1.7. Today we are going to be going over Minecraft Snapshot 13w36a. So I'm going to be going over this in two parts, two halves of the video, if you will. In the first half I'm going to be going over the new blocks and items and things, and then if you already knew about those or you just want to skip over that, I will leave the time below to skip to where I start talking about all the new biomes, just because that is sort of like Minecraft 1.7 is going to be all about, I think. But yeah, in the first half of this video, we're just going to be going over all of the new blocks and items, starting with the new flowers. So we now have these several types of flowers, and I mean many types of flowers. I know that those are ox eyes, and these are all daisies, I believe. Am I right? Oh, no, they're tulips. But yeah, basically you have poppies, blue orchids, alimon, azure, bluet, red tulip, orange tulip, white tulip, pink tulip, ox-eye daisies, and then you have lilacs, double tall grass, large ferns, rose bushes, and peonies. I don't believe... Oh, I did put some lilacs up, but these are all of the new tall things, so just double tall grass is exactly what you think it is. It is double tall grass. I have some right here. And yeah, it's basically just two tall grass stacked on top of each other. Also, if you go into settings and music and sound, there is a lot more that you can customize, and I mean a lot. Like, this is an immensely large amount of things. So that's also quite cool. Also, you can click on super secret settings. It won't do anything currently, but we can only imagine what that's going to be. So now, going into controls, as you can see, goodness, you have sprint buttons, inventory things, miscellaneous, like screenshots, cinematic cameras, perspectives, pretty much everything. You can edit them all here. And the new big thing here is a sprint button, so if you hold down left control, you will begin to sprint instead of having to double tap W. Which, if you really want to, you can double tap W, but I personally prefer just holding down left control. Just feels a bit more natural, and I know a lot of other first-person shooters sort of have that as their sprint button, so that is the new sprint function in 1.7. So now I will move on to the new biomes. After, gotcha, didn't I? I go over these last three things. First of all, this is Podzol, dark dirt stuff. I think I already went over this. And then this is the packed ice. It does play quite a big significance in a new biome that I'll be going over later. It is not affected by heat blocks, and then new fishing mechanics. So basically, you can catch all of these fish. They're in 2 enchanted books for fishing. You have Luck of the Sea, which just gives you sea loot, like books and things like that. And then you also have Lure 3, which just makes it more likely that you catch a fish. So that's quite cool. And as well as that, you also have all these new fish. The pufferfish you can actually use to make a potion that allows you to breathe underwater. Also, if we just go ahead and take out the pufferfish, and we do /game mode... game mode 0, and then eat the pufferfish. We just need to lose some hunger real quick. So I'll just sort of sprint around for a minute. Oh yes, I might have also wanted to get a bucket of milk on reserve real quick. But if we just go get a milk... No, I spelled milk very wrong. I didn't mean to write Mike. Alright. So now we just run around for a minute. Hopefully, any day now. Come on. Hey, if I just punch some things. Oh, I didn't mean to. Lose hunger quicker. Jeez, I'm probably going to... Okay, there we go. So yes, now if you eat a pufferfish, it gives you all these terrifying effects. It gives you nausea, poison, and hunger. So that's just awesome. And I'll just drink this milk just because I'd rather not have the nausea effect. Also, there's a little bug there. You get the nether portal particles whenever you drink a bucket of milk and lose a potion effect. So that's... I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intended. But now we're going to be moving into the biome section of 1.7, which is the main big thing. So I'll be right back once I've found some of the new biomes. Okay, so the first of these biomes that I've managed to come across is the Savannah biome. This is a rather simplistic looking biome. It is basically just a field with a bunch of tall trees. And I think it looks really, really cool. I'm liking the Savannah's trees and everything. It sort of gives me that feel of, like, Africa or something. I'm not entirely sure what it makes me think of. But it makes me think of something like that. Oh, it's just extreme hills with cliffs, just because cliffs are a thing now. So basically now mountainsides won't look as abrupt, they will have nice little drop-offs on them, so that's quite cool. Again, thank you, 1.7. Dang, there's a big savanna. So I'll be right back once we're in the next biome. So this next biome that I'm going to be covering for 1.7 is the Roofed Forest biome. Fun fact, it is the only biome, other than mushroom biomes, that can spawn these tall mushrooms on the overworld, and it is overall very dark and very dangerous, and I would not recommend walking around in these even during the day, as mobs, I believe, could spawn under this sort of canopy, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, that's the Roofed Forest biome, and there appears to be a village near here. Hello, village. So that's quite cool. I don't really know if this is a bug or not, but there appear to be, Taiga trees spawning in the, like, non-snowy area. There's a snow biome right over there, though, so it might just be a bug, but still something interesting to note, because Mojang was hinting towards having pine trees not spawning in pine forests, as they used to not do that, but then they changed it so they can only spawn in pine forests, and they might be changing that back again so that pine trees can spawn really anywhere, which is a nifty little feature. I believe that was removed in, like, the final 1.9 beta or something. The next biome that I would like to cover is the Birch Forest biome. This is exactly what you'd imagine it to be. It is a forest entirely made up of birch trees. I don't really know what to say about this. If you're a fan of the birchwood planks, then easy birchwood planks for all. Why not? So yep, that's the Birchwood Forest biome thing. Ooh, there's another dark forest, just because I've been creating worlds, just trying to find all these new biomes. But I'll be right back for the next new biome. So this next biome that I'd like to cover is not an overly large or expansive one. It is simply called the Sunflower Plains, and it appears to just spawn in these small little areas with sunflowers that will all face east, if I remember correctly. And sitting right next to it is the Birch Hills biome, which spawns tall birch trees. Something with Mojang and birch trees in this snapshot. I don't know, maybe hinting towards more birch things. But yep, that is the Birch Hills biome. It spawns huge birch trees. So if you're, again, a fan of birchwood planks, then there you go. And we will now move on to the next biome. The final biome that I'd like to cover for 13w36a is the Redwood Forest biome, or the Mega Taiga, as it is being called in the F3 menu. And it is basically a very creepy, dark, dense forest that I actually think looks very nice and very cool, and it has these random little cobblestone rocks that spawn all over the place. But yeah, that's really the last biome to cover in 1.7 or 13w36a. And so now there is one last feature that I would like to go over in the More Worlds options screen. So I'll be okay, so on the world creation screen, we have a new world option. No. So we'll just turn it on to creative. And the world type is called amplified. And just for fun, requires a beefy computer, which I do not have. Well, my computer is pretty fast. I wouldn't call it beefy, though. And so basically, what the amplified worlds generation does is it will spawn worlds at up to 256 blocks tall, and it is really cool. I hope this isn't a experimental thing, just because I would love to see this carried on into 1.7. So Again, as you can see, you have exquisitely tall biomes. We're getting in a bit of lag here. That's not nice. But, yeah, again, as you can see, we have huge flipping mountains. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. I am hoping that they don't take this out before the final release of 1.7. Just because I know a lot of computers can't handle it, mine included. But it doesn't run that terribly that it needs to be a removed feature. Let's not make this another Skylands Mojang. Because we all know how that turned out. It never happened. And so that's really all for this Minecraft Snapshot 13w36a. Oh wow, I've just now noticed the new particles when you hit the ground. It gives off a cool little effect. Ooh, that lava's flowing, isn't it? Yep. But that's all for this snapshot update video. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Okay, so I actually forgot to cover this one in the actual video, but there's one last biome that I wanted to cover. This is the Ice Plains Spikes biome. It uses the packed ice, which are again not affected by heat or anything. And that's really all I have to say about this biome. This is the final biome in the snapshot. It looks very nice, very cool. It looks like it could be a battle spot for like dungeons or castles or something. And that is really it for this snapshot. So I'll see you all later. Bye.